We are replacing this landing gear because it's stripped. It collapsed on us when we were setting up camp on Labor Day weekend. That's supposed to be supportive, right? Alright, so that's why now I have a new one in.
What are you doing over there, Stevie?
Well, because I have a fuel tank next to it, I have to move the grease zerks to the far side. So I'm doing that, and the plugs they have in there are not for taking out.
What plugs?
This is a plug.
Oh.
You can have a grease zerk on either side. And the plug is it's threaded in there. Or I think it's a type of sealer. They squirt it in there, and then it adheres.
What are you trying to fix? Can you tell me what are you trying to fix?
The landing gear on our Montana fifth wheel camper. Because when we were camping, the landing gear that was in here collapsed on this side. Right now, this is the plug, because they had a plug in there.
That's the landing gear that Steve is trying to fix.
Oh, I got a new one. We'll put it
No,
on.
this is the new one. He's gonna put it on there.
I'm just preparing to install.
Okay.
Here we go. So this is my new landing gear for the passenger side. Oh, this is lift her up. Set her in there. One more spin around like that.
Yeah, you can.
You're so supportive.
I am supportive. Oh, is that it?
No, that's not quite all the way yet, but that is part of it.
Is that how you do it? On that thing?
So, so this is it was $67, but it cost $35 shipping. Doesn't matter now, it's done. So I have a generator gas tank in the front here. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? Can I do it twice?
Sure, why not?
Because I got this pad in there to separate my landing gear from this fuel tank.
Okay,
But I
what
want
are you doing?
separation. I have a fuel tank in there, so I like to keep them apart. I've got this adhesive neoprene. So that it doesn't rub on the gas tank. All right, I'm going to stick it back in a second time. See, so now my grease zerks are on this side. So I'm going to go get my jack. So here's the drive shaft that synchronizes the left and the right sides of the landing gear. Okay. Let's lay this inside here. A light in here, but maybe you can see that there's a shaft here that runs it down. You can turn it by hand. And that's what this is going to connect to. This little shaft. And you can see as I turn it, it's going down.
Okay, hold on.
By hand. And so I'm going to measure the distance from this part of the landing gear to here. I'm going to try and get this one a little bit further down so that when we roll the ball all the way up, the one that stops it is this side, the driver's side. Because the driver's side has the gearbox and is a little bit stronger, so when the electric motor gets to the end, it stalls there. Because if this passenger side stalls first, it'll twist off the bolt, it'll shear off the bolt. So you have to have this one just one revolution or two revolutions further down. This. And now this is about 5 5/8. Look at that, that's about right. That way that side stops. So, so here I take my shaft, I took my bolts out, my shear bolts, and we are going to line these up. We're going to line them up with the holes. This one on the driver's side can be a little bit more annoying. There's a lot less clearance. See me coming through there? You can. Very good. And let's put it up there. Tighten that up in just a second. Get this side. Come to the passenger side. Can you see?
Yep.
Can you see the hole? I've got, because I've sheared off before. Alright, so one of these is just a regular nut. This is the drive shaft that links them together. This one is an annoying lock nut. It's got a crimp on it. And you tighten them up.
Wait, more.
More.
Yeah.
I don't want to go too far because I'm twisting the camper, you see.
Oh, yeah.
The side that's on the blocks is not moving.
Go.
Alright, so I'm going to jack this side up to get it off the blocks. We're off the blocks.
Mm. Oh, my.
So here we're going to pull these little old blocks out. Use the block collector. Put our foot on. Back it up a little bit and let's see if
Whoa.
alright, let it up.
Ooh.
There. Now it's standing on this leg when I let it down. Let me see how level the RV is. It's not very level. That's as high as I can go here. So I'm gonna let it down.
Yep.
My door open.
So that's it, Dad. You fixed it.
That's it.
Yeah, hey.
I got a new landing gear.
It's done. It's done.
I got to use my brand new jack I bought on sale.
Yeah.
But now there's a low profile on sale.
Oh, really?
Yeah, for $89. So it's $6 or $7 cheaper, I think.
Oh.
But I have this one at home, and I don't need more.
No.
Here, I put a rubber pad on there for doing things like this.
Okay, it's done then. Good job.